acting just signed a stay-at-home order for all Ohioans. Other states have referred to this as shelter in place. We prefer stay at home.
School has been canceled since the last 3 days. What are we supposed to do in life? Just wake up, do schoolwork, eat, watch TV, go back to sleep every day? Life is getting really boring. That gave me a thought about one person called Anne Frank. Anne Frank was born in Frankfurt, Germany. Her family moved to Amsterdam, Netherlands. They moved to the Netherlands because Hitler rose to power and he was against the Jews. They tried to move to the US, but they weren't able to move to the US because of restricted immigration policies. Their ancestors lived in Germany for many generations, so they called Germany home. When the Nazis attacked Amsterdam, Anne's father knew that they would have to hide to escape the Nazis. On July 5, 1942, Anne's oldest sister, Margaret, received a message that she would have to go on a Nazi concentration camp. The situation had gotten worse, especially for the Jews. The next day, the Franks went into hiding. They put on multiple layers of clothes and carried whatever they could without a suitcase, so it wouldn't look suspicious. They hid in a building which you could describe it as hidden. From the outside, it looked like an ordinary business place where Anne's father used to work, but at the back of the business place was another building. The way you access the building was kind of secretive. When you go upstairs, you will see a bookshelf, and if you move the bookshelf out of the way, there's a secret door, and then you get access to the building. It was 3 floors with an attic and a basement. The Franks did not live alone. There were also other people, like the Vandals, Mr. Dussel. They lived for about 2 years. They had a small group of friends who bring them food and supply. Anne received a diary for her 13th birthday. She received a diary for her 13th birthday, which would have enormous repercussions. She wrote about everything there, including what she did, how she felt, living in constant fear, and other stuff. The situation in Netherlands became worse day by day. They were not allowed to go in schools, not allowed to shop in most of the stores, forbidden from taking public transportation, and sent to working camps, and etc. Sadly, in August 1944, they were found and sent to concentration camps. They were taken to Auschwitz, Poland. Later in late winter or early spring 1945, Anna Margot died. The only person that was still alive from the France was Anne's father, Otto. He got a bunch of papers that the Franks had. One of them lent them to food and supply, and in other those papers there was Anne's diary. He was wowed by Frank's diary and later published the diary of Anne Frank, maybe.